Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulphurblade, and I'm back here with the continuation of our War on the Sea Let's Play, where we're playing as the Allies with separation of bank account between the US side and the Australian-British side, as well as we're trying to separate the units and area of attack objectives between the two. With that being said, we are utilizing the Tokyo Express mod on the most stable vanilla version of the game. It would seem that we have fishing trawlers reporting information about Japanese submarines once again, so we may have to explore these fishing trawlers and their reports. Though we haven't had great luck with doing that, but we're going to continue to pursue every avenue the best we can. Over here, I guess we will load up if I can click on Milne Bay, there we go. We'll go with bow fighters and rockets. Done. Make their course there. And out here, we'll use Maleta. Probably Havocs and rockets. Otherwise, we have a DD Hunter Squadron that has its orders leaving port. Good. And there is something going on here. An Oz Amphib Group. Have you been loaded? I see nothing on that guy. Interesting. Are we going to need to go to Buna one more time? Maybe. Though there's no troops, well, Buna probably needs supplies more than anything. Is this the best fleet for sending just pure supplies up to Buna? Probably not, actually. Well, yeah, it is. It is. Sure, that's a troop transport, but it can haul supplies this time around. So we'll go supply heavy. If you're freaking out, there's no troops to haul, and I'm only hauling supplies anyway. Yeah, I could haul engineering somewhere with this guy. Not gonna do it. I have a better idea. Let's click back on this group. Go back to cargo management. Find that troop transport. Unload him. Good. Now, amphib group, whatever. Let's head up the Australian shoreline, and we'll fill that troop transport with troops from Cooktown. That is the story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, we have got action. Huh. Alright, lightnings. You're going to soften them up first. I'm going to throw everyone in a quick formation here. The Vic. Speed them up. Drop them down. We're looking for 270. We're going to take 7 and 8. Down. We're going to target 3 and attack. We're going to take 5 and 6. We're going to target 1 and attack. I'm going to reselect this guy so that I'm not messing things up. And they're going to peel off from the formation, do their thing. Alright, and now we're going to do the same thing. 2 and 4. Target 3 and attack. 1 and 2. Target 1 and attack. Only 1 hit on each so far. Less than optimal, but they're 2,000-pound bombs, so they're going to do a fair amount of damage. Nice. Sounded like we had a hit over there, but nothing registered. Or yeah, something did register, but it didn't. No, that. I swore I heard a hit on this one. What is our report? Heavy, heavy, moderate, moderate. Not good enough. We're gonna have to make another run. I mean, this guy looks pretty dead in the water. We're gonna watch him a little bit, just because I've got a feeling about this guy. And my feeling is starting to quickly go away. Well, if fire could spread forward and catch the ammo mag in the forward section, that would be good. But we might be wishing a little bit here. Looks like fire's going out over there. And it feels like they're getting this under control. Yeah, time to go. Heavy critical though. Who's this? American Amphib Group. I was thinking I could get some cheeky Aussie points. But I'm not. Did I rearm you? Nope. Enterprise. Wasp. You're sort of in range. I don't think you have any of the right planes anyway. Yeah, you only got 2 Avengers. Alright, we'll ignore you. Oh, the subs. Forgot about the subs. Too many things happening at once. Hypo fighters. We need to get real close to report. Yeah, that's fairly close to tactical. There we are. What luck. We are in luck. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna speed these guys up. So I think the sub starts diving when you click on the attack order. I'm not sure about that though. We'll see how this pans out. She is trying to go down. Dive planes are down. Come on, guys. You can do it. Here they come. Got some solid hits with those folks. And they're not gonna be in time. But did we do enough damage? Simon says we did. Alright. These are both fighters. This was an Aussie hit, so that should be 4 points for the Aussies. Woo! Yay! Which should bring them up to, what is it? 9? Alright, so it should be 9 and 56. Does that correlate to a proper amount here? 9 and 56 would be 65, so yes. RTB them. These Havocs are heading to station. Excuse me. When they arrive, we'll investigate the area that they were sent to. Somewhere around there. Okay-ish visibility, 57% isn't horrible. We're not seeing anything as of yet. Let's form these guys up, speed them up. Why did it start us over here instead of in the center? I'm thinking maybe the sub is here, but they're over in this quadrant of it, of the area, so we are gonna, I don't know, read too much into where we started on this map and see if we can exploit that. If that is indeed a thing. I could be just reading into stuff here. Oh, there's a contact. Let's attack. Dive planes are not, as of yet, turned down. There's our planes off in the distance. So with these subs, you need to, from what I gather, you want to be able to rocket a sub, you need a plane that can go about 275 or better. Havocs, Lightnings, Bowfighters are some examples. well, we got a hit on it. I don't know if that hit's gonna be enough. It might. So you can see the accuracy when you speed these planes up with rockets goes very wonky. But still, one rocket hit, and that's all it takes with the sub. They're very brittle. Alright, that's 4 command points on the American side. And it's been a good morning. We've taken out 2 of the Scourge of the Sea. 2 less submarines is fine by me. Go ahead, RTB those guys. Right, what's happening with our vanishing fleet here? Maybe we should consider trying to get that destroyer escort. Maybe that would be a long way. Try rockets with lightnings. I want to go after these guys with the Aussies to get the Aussies points if I can. Alright, this fleet is a problem. To 2,000 pounds, go. Have at ye. Where's this? Oh, it's that destroyer escort. Okay. You know. Lightnings, go ahead. Oh, we pulled in. No. Well, that's fine. They don't want them dogfighting. I want these guys not firing at will. They are a long ways away, and they will waste their ammo. I guarantee it. Alright, let's go to Lightning's point of view here. Speed up. Drop down. 270, perfect. Alright, form that up. Find our targets. Got one straggler back there. And we've lost Viz. I think it was this direction. Here we are. Interesting sight. They seem to be sitting dead in the water. Even the escort is just sitting around. Alright, something like this. 7 and 8. Target 2 and attack. 5 and 6. Target 3 and attack. Target 2, attack. 1 and 2. Target 3 and attack. A dud. So we hit 3 once. Evidently we missed 2. We missed 2 again. So I think we've probably sunk 3 at this point. 3, I believe, was the one that was most heavily damaged. Yeah. There she goes. So that's 2 more points for the American side of the house. Take it up to 62. Right. Alright, let's mark this fading spot. That's back. New Georgia, can you launch yet? No. She can. Get in there and save our ships from wasting ammo, please. Amazingly, we didn't pull in any C units. Good. Oh, I didn't tell him to form up. Oops. Alright, is that the... Yeah, the destroyer escorts in lead. Seven, 8. Target 2, an attack. 5, 6. Target 1, and attack. And we'll turn the lead group around 360 here. Target 2 and attack. And 1, 2. Target 1 and attack. Alright. 2 hits on 2. And 1 on 1. A 3rd hit on 2. I think we probably sunk her. Alright, I want everyone to form up. Port, critical on 2. There she goes. That leaves 1 alive. And we will do a gun run on her. bow and front look fairly unscarred. Yeah, all the hits have been in the middle. Report here. It's up to critical though. Alright, we will do another attack. I would hate to lose a lightning strafing a destroyer escort. Though I don't really want to expend surface ship ammunition on a destroyer escort either. Critical heavy that time. Go into fast forward mode and fly some circles around the area here. Let the fires do their work or go out, one or the other. There she goes. So that's 5 more points for the Americans. Brings them up to 67. But best of all, that eliminates that thing I have to worry about. So now we just have this target out here to focus on, of known targets in the water, that is. Stop, 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 stop. To tactical, please. Yeah, we'll stick at 255. We'll stay at altitude. Alright, just gonna give the attack order. Let them do their thing. Again, we're going with the slower speed because of the hypothesis that it matters for aiming the rockets. Probably speed things up here. Alright, they should automatically kick it up into high gear. And we will see how effective the strike was. Moderate, moderate. Sadly, I think we're gonna have to strafe. We should be at 340. Yeah, we are. Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now nobody gets shut down. That might be our last pass. Critical heavy. We're going to go ahead and form up here. Slow yourselves down to almost a stall. Gradual turn to the left. And we'll watch this guy. That gradual turn to the left is turning too tightly. Come on, sink. I don't want to have to do more persuasion. The list is getting greater, the front is getting lower. There she goes. So that's 2 command points for the Aussies. Brings them up to 11. These guys can RTB. Right, that's where SEG Group 2 is going to patrol. Feeling it's sub-infested waters. But we'll make do. Right, DD Hunter Squadron is getting up into the area. Hell. She'll patrol a box like that. It's very unlikely the Japanese are going to be able to get anything to Henderson anymore. I'm most paranoid about subs hitting ships with capital, or hitting capital vessels, like in SAG USA 2. I think SAG 1 is safer. I haven't had a lot of sub encounters in this region. I have definitely had plenty of sub encounters in this area, though. So, yeah. Speaking of which, you did. You do not look like you're been rearmed. Damn it. Cooktown, you have a level 4 airfield, not port. Right. Manage cargo. Throw those troops on. Thank you for that. And guess what, Amphib Group? You're making a detour back down there. Damn, I need to get in a habit of hitting rearm with those merchant fleets that I've stuck escort carriers in. well, that was good timing. If I have to be bluntly honest, that saves me from redirecting that fleet. Well, I'm still going to have to redirect fleets there to pick up the well, I have a complete utter excess of troops and supplies here now. Granted, this port is going to need to hold itself. I don't plan to save it. So maybe I will just leave those troops there as kind of like a, I don't know, bait. Or, well, not bait, but it would take an utter ass ton of Japanese troops to retake that. And if they want to waste all of their time working to retake that, well, that's efforts in a location I don't give a crap about. So, yeah, it could act as our tank, if you will. It can tank the enemy for us if they so decide to waste their efforts there. Alright, well that kind of changes some things, doesn't it? Yeah, like what I'm hauling. That fleet can't haul fuel. No, it can't. Well, it'll haul engineering. Yes, that it can do. When will this fight ever be won? Hard to say. Interesting. Do I want to take that encounter? I haven't had a sub fight in a while, but it's just destroyers. What's this? Sea state 6? No, we're gonna ignore. But we have at least gotten early warning about those ships, so we can start prosecuting them now. Interesting. It's that time of the week. That's actually really good. So it said 221, right? Is that a nice number? 221. 7, 21, 11, 3. Alright, well, we'll go with 74 for the Aussies, which will make it 85. That should mean 147. Let's double check my math here. 178 2 2 2 2 2 2 1. Right. So yeah, 147 for the American side, which would bring it up to 214. So 214 and 85. Yes. We're gonna put some of those points right into that fleet, that merchant fleet. And the Aussies will better be able to haul stuff up to Renal. American side of things. Right. Things that make you say, We already got 2 surface action groups. I don't feel like we need another SAG group out there. Got 2 DD Hunter Squadrons. A third couldn't hurt, but I think a better use of this payday will be Americans. $37, $37, $16, $36, $37, $15. I'm actually wanting the last number, which is our Avengers for their rockets. Wasp 10. That's all the Bogues really have. 4 times 3 is 120. 4 times 8 is 32. So for 120 points, I could get 32 Avengers. That would compare to 15 and 16. So I could get twice the number of planes I actually want for the same price as a big flat top. Yeah. Now there's the side effect of the Bogues are slow as dirt. And where I'm going to want them operating, we've already seen that subs will hit us in the New Georgia Sound. You know, this is war. We got to take a chance. We don't necessarily need to go 4 of them. We could go with 3 of them. 3 would still get us up to 24. Now remember, they're slow, and you're going to have to rearm them a lot. Well, that's another good point. That means a lot of traveling back and forth at slow speeds. Yeah, but they're going to have overwhelming firepower. Their losses should be minimal because of the large group of them operating together. Okay, I can buy that. 1, 2, 3. Why is Bogue number 2 in the... Huh? Alright. Now to escort this mess, we're going to need destroyers. I don't necessarily need our best destroyers. Bogues are slow, so it makes sense to actually use the Clemsons. Though I like the Clemsons for escorting. Are we only using that many? Wait, which one of these is this? Okay, it's these that I like for the merchant fleets. These are the other Clemsons that are actually more capable. They're a little bit more expensive. What is their sonar? (23 to 14). Right. Oh no, not the Gato class. Huh? Was I clicking between the 2 wrong things? Yeah, the Gato's what has 23. Okay. So both of these have the 14 nautical mile, which is equal to the Mahan. Okay. Well, that makes the choice even easier, doesn't it? Alright. These are very, very similar. One's just slightly more expensive, and for right now, the cost really doesn't matter. We're swimming in points. So build it up. Yeah, but these are useful for hauling stuff. They are. Is there anything I need to haul to New Georgia? Well, I could haul stuff on the way to Guadalcanal and then stop by New Georgia. And then when I have to eventually rearm, they'll be able to haul stuff again. So they'll still get some hauling done. Okay, I can agree with that. Done. What to call this monstrosity? CVE task force? Maybe. Small v, small e. Maybe CE task force. Sure. And it's the first of its kind, so we'll go on. Definitely not line ahead. 2 columns probably is the most sensible. We'll need Edwards on 1, Stewart on 2, 9 and 10 is good. You can go to 3. So that puts escort at 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sure. That was 150 points we just blew, right? I'm pretty sure it was. So that should leave the Americans at 64. Yeah. And we're going to want to haul probably shorter on supplies at Guadalcanal than, no, about even, a little higher on supply. Alright, we'll go 3 of them on troops. we'll do these 3 on supply. That'll be 900 supply and 1,200 troops. We'll have them there for now, on their way to New Georgia Sound, where they're going to be destroyer killers. That's the whole group of that carrier task force, is to sink the bloody destroyers. Port Moresby is ready to launch. That's good. Whoa! Stop the presses. Time out. Lightnings, you have overshot your targets. Right, tactical. What are we looking at? Alright, 3 is the most high value of the destroyers. Trying a new tactic. I'm gonna slowly peel off every one and send them at the same guy. Okay. Way to miss. More misses. More misses. Okay, we got a hit. I think that took out those guns. And more misses. Well, that new tactic didn't seem to work as well. Not at all. Right, our RTB. Ignore for a second while the lightnings catch up. Strange thing to say, the lightnings have to catch up. Alright, tactical. We'll leave the bow fighters, well, at least form them up. Their rockets. These guys need to speed up, come down. There. 14 and 15. Target 1 and attack. 12 and 13. Target 3 and attack. Bow fighters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Target 1 and attack. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Target 3 and attack. Off you go. Oh, this is an escort. It's third in the line. That's different. Right, oh, we hit her. Oh, this is 2 escorts. 2 escorts and 1 destroyer. Okay. Is that a sign we're running the Japanese out of destroyers? Granted, this could be a group that's been functioning a while, and it's like a home defense force, but we're only seeing it now because we have captured Buna. Though I don't think Buna would have particularly great eyesight. Well, this is not optimal. We're gonna fly right over that destroyer. Yeah, we are. If I wasn't so lazy, I would do something about that, but I'm too lazy. And there goes a bow fighter because of it. Now those rockets were fairly underwhelming. Heavy critical on one. Which one's one? Three is sinking? Sure, we'll take it. Boat fighter down. Yeah, I think that sinks her. Don't be stubborn. Sink already. Really? Stop this nonsense. Thank you. So that's a whole 3 command points for the Aussie side, taking them back up to 88. And the Americans have 64. Yeah, thinking about where that was spotted, I think Buna actually has some radar capacity. I've always, from what KFG has explained, it's based off of the level of infrastructure of the facilities that determines the spotting distance, and this has no infrastructure. I find that odd. I mean, unless Milne Bay is spotting it, which that might make sense. Actually, I think it may have been being spotted from Milne Bay, not by Buna. But then KFG also said that these circles are supposed to represent the spotting radius, and that's well outside the circle. Alright. Doing ASW there, you're doing that there. You're patrolling there. You're patrolling that. Patrolling back there. Okay, everything's looking good. Are my neighbors doing some sort of construction? Are we going to hear knocking in this video? Nice. Alright, this group is returning back. And we're gonna kind of re-outfit this group. Well, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna rearm the damn ships. There we go. Next thing you do, we're just gonna send everything that we've loaded back to port. Unload all cargo. And now, so we have a troop transport that is still capable of hauling some engineering. Granted, it wouldn't be its best use, but it is what it is. Well, we'll need troops in the theater. Alright, it'll haul troops still. Yeah. Okay, so troops. Engineering, which means we need oil. And these guys can haul supply, even though they're not most efficient at it. Alright, that'll work. So 2 oilers is basically what we're looking at for this group then. Is that correct? Yes. So the only merchant we haven't actually tried yet is this guy, I think. I'm curious about him. But we're gonna get 2 cinnamons, or cimarrones. They don't change the names on them? Evidently not. We're going to merge those. Alright, Alden. Swap positions. Swap positions. manage cargo. Supply. Supply. Engineering. Engineering. No, actually, we said we were going to haul troops with this guy. So we'll stick to our story. Engineering. Barnes can't haul. Fuel. Fuel. Supply. Supply. And that's heading up to rental. That was 30 points we just used out of the Aussie basket, so just leave them on what, 58? Yeah. Alright, seems the Aussies at this point have pretty much accomplished all of their offensive tasks, and they're becoming a completely defensive and logistical unit, where they're mainly going to be hauling stuff. Pausing. I actually don't like that. I'm gonna do something weird here. Am I? This Kingfisher. We go to tactical. And I don't really have anything to drop on it if I do find a submarine. Good point. But I'll at least be able to know it's there, right? I have a feeling we have a sub sneaking up on our task force here. I'm not seeing anything straight away. What's my visibility? Fairly clear. 72% is not bad. Alright, we see nothing. And there's those guys that need to be hit again. So let's... Why do we only have 7 lightnings? We lost a lightning in the last attack? Evidently. Huh. I don't remember one being shot down. I really don't. Well, I guess it happened. We're gonna do some manual tactical. Triton's in this? She's not on the surface, is she? No, good. Did we do some strafing at some point? We might have. Things looking this time. We got a critical. That's number 3. Fantail is definitely a wash. Though she looks healthy otherwise, she just came up. We're not gonna get her. Those guys vanished. Just vanished. They've got to be landing in this area. Though evening is encroaching, is it on us? Form up, speed up. I don't like the fact that we're dragging our ships into this. Alright, we're gonna retreat. Paranoid those guys are going to get hit tonight. Well, it'll happen. It's either going to happen or it's not. Oh, we should probably send our last wave at these guys. That would be a good idea. Damn it. Really? We cut that close. Not that we have enough firepower to sink the whole group. Alright, 7 and 6. Target 1 and attack. 4 and 5. Target 2 and attack. 3. Target 3 and attack. Alright, heavy run, reform. Strafe 3. This is the last flight of the night. We can take a few casualties on the Lightnings because, well, we'll get a little bit back the next day. I think we could lose up to 2, maybe? We've already lost 1, so we can lose 1 more, basically. Alright, 3 has sunk. Very good. Target 1 and attack, guys. Everybody got that command, right? Yeah, looks like it. Just as 1 seems to have gotten its fires under control. Okay, so far so good. Alright, one's down. Excellent. Alright, everyone on 2. Let's persuade her next. Back around we come. And here we go again. Same old song again. Flying down the avenue. 2 more strafes and we'll be through. I don't know what would go for your left, your left. There she goes. That was fairly successful. And we didn't lose a lightning. We picked up 6 more command points for the American side. That brings them up to 70. And we eliminated a potential source of ammo wastage going into the evening. I am going to purchase a new unit. Huh. You know, the fact that these guys are capable of doing decent speeds all on their own means that maybe I should be using these as my... What do they have in the way of depth charges? They've got 60 depth charges. Yeah, but I haven't been wanting to use them because they're effective at hauling troops. Well, hauling troops be damned. I think they're going to be new ASW forces. Are they? Yes. Okay. I agree. 1, 2. What are we up to now? 6, 3. 1, 2, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Where's 4? There's 4. I think we're on 7. Head up here, please. Alright, that brings the Americans back down to 60. We can probably speed things up a bit because it is evening time. The last flights are landing. Alright, and the Enterprise is back to rearm. Enterprise, head back to Anchorage. Where he's going to sit around, not Anchorage, Alaska. I realize Anchorage is nowhere near this map. For those of you with smart aleck brains, I will clarify. Oh, yeah, the new DD Hunter Squadron has arrived. To do with you. Can patrol around that area there. And I know somebody's at home saying, why aren't you sending them further up this way where they might actually hit something? Because I don't really want to hunt with the DD Hunter Squadrons. Maybe they should be called more DD Defensive Squadrons. Yeah, there we go. I prefer to avoid surface engagements. I'd rather take everything out by air, if at all possible. Rearm all ships. What were these guys doing? I think they were coming over here to pick up this 2 engineering sitting here. I think you're right. Right, it's air operations, which signifies a new day, which signifies it's probably time to wrap up this episode. How did we do on the... Well, it would have really been the 2nd of September. We started off the episode sinking 2 submarines, I do believe. We did. So this is where we started. So everything on the 2nd of September. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 destroyers and 2 submarines in this episode. That is not bad at all. I will take it. That brings up our total ships sunk to 159. And we're closing up on the 1,000,000 tons mark. What's happening with rest and repair? We've got a couple Mahans and a New Orleans repairing. Losses, we've still lost the 2 Jervis destroyers, sadly, and the Tamber class submarine. And we've got a lot of groups operating these days. We've come a long way since the start. We, objective-wise, we maintain control of Port Moresby, and we maintain control of Milne Bay. We have taken control of Malaita. We have not taken control of Florida Islands yet. And we obviously haven't taken control of Guadalcanal, though we're getting close. So the next order of business will be to capture Florida Islands, and then, of course, to build that rank 5 airfield on Guadalcanal. We're getting close. I mean, really, any day now, we should win the fight. One would think. Then again, I try not to think. Anyway, I am James Johnson, aka Softwareblade. Hopefully you're enjoying my content. If so, please smash that like button. And until next time, all, peace.